institutions that don't work as well as others. The idea that the response to some local authorities not being good is that you get rid of local authorities altogether is an absurd suggestion. It is what the government's doing.
The accountability framework for sponsored academies is rigorous and involves a number of different bodies. So Ofsted will hold a sponsored academy to account for its performance in exactly the same way as it will hold all schools to account for their performance. Parents will hold a school to account because they won't vote to send their children to the school, and central government will hold sponsors to account for every aspect of the performance of the sponsored academy.
Increasingly we see that they're not just local firms or even very large firms, but we often see, and increasingly we're seeing these firms located overseas providing services to core business in the education sector. But we aren't easily able to scrutinise them. We can't easily make them accountable. They're not particularly transparent. And that's in part because they're operating with a commercial logic, and they invoke commercial law.
What this government is doing is really changing the whole nature of our system. I think we'll see the growth of educational chains, and I fear, and certainly a lot of people believe, that we will see for-profit providers at the end of that.
Positive self-talk to make sure he doesn't, mess up.
The government here has an ambition to make every school into an academy or free school. So they're talking about a situation that hasn't been seen, I think, in any OECD country, in any advanced capitalist economy anywhere in the world, where every school is running without any democratic accountability locally, and where these chains of schools have huge influence. I don't think that's been seen anywhere else, and we are very worried about what the outcomes of that will be.